What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Here we have a matchup today. Playing my good friend Meerkat. Always going by different names now on the Bandai app, but I always know him as Meerkat. He's playing Bonney. He's a really good player. He's gotten, I think, top 16 in a regional before. He usually plays, he sticks to one deck and plays it and like super masters it and is like really good. But he was playing BY Luffy, and after the bans, he's kind of trying out new decks. So he's trying out Bonney. I played him a couple times already. Really good player, really understands everything. We played a best of 3 and I beat him the first game, and then he immediately locked in, like he knew exactly how to beat me and just kick my ass in 2 straight games. So yeah, that was an interesting matchup. But playing him today, it's going to be really tough. Again, really good player. We won the dice roll. We're going first. Tap 1, or excuse me, draw nothing on our 1 Dawn play. We're going to go ahead with our normal plan, ramp to 4, and swing 5 into life. And then we can Zoro Juro, or we could Bond play. We're going to decide to Zoro Juro. Search top 5 for a Straw Hat. And we could grab the Songoro, we could grab a 2K, or we could grab the 910 Luffy. I like the idea of grabbing the 910 Luffy because we're going to ramp fast, and it's got rush, so it can't be rested. We're going to get some swings up, and it's really going to help if like the kids start dropping down the board to have a big body out there. One that he can't freeze with Cred. So we're going to grab that. One of the cards that I've added since in the new set is I've added Gamma Knife. Gamma Knife's really for this matchup. It's for any matchup that plays Eustace Kid. For 2 Dawn, you can minus something by 5,000 power. So rather than trying to get around all those blockers, we can just minus the kid down and swing into it. He swings 6 into life, and we give him a 2K, and then he drops he didn't swing 6, he just swing 5, and we gave him the 2K. And then he drops the Rosinante blocker, and we're going to ramp. We're going to go up to 7 Dawn. Going to swing 6 into life. He's going to leader ability to rest our leader. And then we're thinking about our plays. We don't have a Luffy Taro. That would be ideal. But what we can do is we can tap 4 for a Bond Clay, ramp an active Dawn to go up to 8 total, and then play another 4 for another Zoro Juro. So going wide, we get to search again, and we can grab a Gum Gum Giant. We can grab some 2Ks. We already have 1 Gum Gum Giant in hand, but the fact that there's 2 in this tells me that if I don't grab it, there's only 1 more out there, so I better grab it. Yeah, and so we've gone pretty wide. He doesn't have a board at this point, which is great. He's going to his 6 Dawn turn. He's going to tap 5, restand 2 for a Cavendish. So he really just tapped 3. That's a tough card to deal with. And he's going to swing 7 into life. And we're going to take... now we've drawn the Luffy Taro. So we could Luffy Taro here. We could we go to 10 Dawn. We could also play the big boy Luffy. We have options here. We're going to swing 6 into life. Curious to see what he rests here. He decides to rest the Bond Clay, and he takes. And we still have 2 swings. We're going to swing 6 into life. He gives us a 2K. We swing 5 into life. He takes. And then now we're going to play the Luffy. Let's just be super aggressive, establish a big body that can't be rested, or excuse me, can't be frozen by Carrot, and swing 10 into life. He takes, he's down to 1 life. He has the Rosy blocker and the Cavendish. He's going to 8 Dawn, so he could Kid on this turn in theory. Because the Cavendish would allow him to restand Dawn to give 1 to the Kid, but he opts not to go for Kid. He instead goes for Rosinante, which he's able to rest to play out another 5-cost green, which he plays a Smoker. Smoker also allows him to stand Dawn. So he swings 6 into our Bond Clay. We let it die. He gets to restand 2. Now he can use the effective Smoker to restand 1 more. And he's currently showing just leader swing. So he's going to swing 7 into life. We do have 2Ks. but I don't want to give him that Hitokiri Kamazo just yet, because I think it could be useful in this matchup. Other than that, I don't think we have 2Ks. We could Gum Gum Giant here. We could give multiple 1Ks, or we could just take. So really thinking this through, we're going to Gum Gum Giant, tap 1, return 2, pitch a card. We'll pitch the Luffy Taro, and we'll draw 2. We draw into another Gamma Knife, so that makes me feel really comfortable about what the play I'm about to make next turn. I have a really interesting play. That's why I didn't want to give up the 2K Hitokiri Kamazo. Kamazo usually just a 2K in deck, very situational, but its effect is when a Dawn is returned, I can pop a 2K, 2 cost or less. And I normally, that's not a play that I could ever set up, because all the things that return a Dawn I can't play that on the same turn I play Hitokiri Kamazo until the Gamma Knife. So I'm just looking at the way my Dawn's arranged. I could tap 4 for the Kamazo, 2 for the Gamma Knife, and then still have 2 Dawn standing after that. So I can kill that Rosinante. I can kill both Rosinantes. I can minus that Rosinante down to 3,000 power and pop the other Rosinante in the process. So that's what I'm going to elect to do. 4 for the Kamazo, 2 for Gamma Knife, minus the Return of Dawn. And in the process of returning Dawn, we get to pop the Rosinante. We're going to minus 5,000 power to the 8,000 power Rosinante. We still have 3 Dawn. So we can swing, we're probably just going to swing the big boy Luffy into the Cavendish. Swing 10 into 6, and then he's going to rest one of our Zorojuros. Hopefully this swing goes through. He has a decent amount of cards in hand. He has, I think he said 7 cards in hand. I'm wondering if this is the right move in the moment. Maybe I should just go swing into to life. He rests my Zorojuro. He lets the Cavendish die, so that makes me feel good. Now we swing 5 into the 3. He lets it die. And then now we can just swing 7 with Zorojuro, keep 2 Dawn up, 1 for Gum Gum Giant, and in case we draw into another Gum Gum Giant. Actually, we're just going to keep 1. We're going to search with Law. And we're going to grab a 2K. 2K that can rest. So keep 1 up for the Gum Gum Giant. He's got 2 swings on board. That Smoker does have Banish. He could Hody and rest our Dawn, which would be not great. He swings 7 into life with Banish. Here's where I could give him the Gum Gum Giant, but I don't have any 2Ks, so I can't get out of this attack super easy. Actually, I do have the 2K. Excuse me. I did 2K Uzuhachi, but I kind of want to keep it up in case I need to rest a blocker, because I think I can go for game next turn the way the board state is. He swings 6 into life, and again, I could Gum Gum Giant. I could give him the 2K. I ultimately decided to give him 2 1Ks. I really want to keep that Uzuhachi in hand in case I need to rest something. He taps 8 for a kid, puts a Dawn on it, and doesn't play anything out of it, so I have to swing into that kid. And I play the Gamma Knife for, I run 2 of them. I play it for the kid. I felt comfortable using it on the Rosinante last turn because I had a second one in case he dropped another kid. So we're going to be able to tap 2, Gamma Knife again, Return of Dawn, and we're going to minus that kid down to 5,000 power. And now we're going to swing 10 with the Luffy into it. And he rests the Zorojuro. And then now we're able to swing 9 plus 6, 15 for game here. He does have a lot of cards in hand, but he starts doing a 0 cost event. He gets up to 8. Another 0 cost event, 11. I think that's a 2K. And that's about all it goes to. So we were able to get the dub here. We also had some more swings. We could have ramped again. But I think this is just a, we super high rolled a really good opponent. And this is just why, like, the Gamma Knife The Gamma Knife is in it for, this was just I guess a display of how good Gamma Knife can be in this particular matchup. It kind of helps. I'm gonna start like potentially hard mulling for it against Bonney or anything that runs Kid, because like it's trying to get around the Kid. Now there's more Kids due to the fact that like Lucci's hurt and like removal is a little bit harder to do, so things kind of tend to stick more. And with the Tashigi and the Rosinante, they set up a wall. It could be super tough. But a way to, I guess, is just to break down the wall, minus the wall down, and swing into it. So this is just a display of how good Gamma Knife can be. Yeah, again, we got super high rolly this game. Beat a really good opponent. Let me know if there's anything I could have done differently. Appreciate you guys, and see you next time.